Good morning everyone and welcome to this channel for another day. In today's video we're going to talk about sharing your Wi-Fi. So if you want to know why it's not very safe for you to share your Wi-Fi or connect to open networks, this is your video. In today's video, I bring you 5 tips why you should think twice before sharing your Wi-Fi or connecting to an open network. The first thing you need to keep in mind is that whenever you connect to a Wi-Fi network or share your Wi-Fi, you are making that person and you are on the same local network with all the dangers that entails. In fact, nowadays there may be a lot of people who are sharing their Wi-Fi network without knowing it, as they may have had their Wi-Fi signal hacked. So I'll leave you with a video up here to let you know if someone is stealing your signal or not. The first reason of all is pretty obvious, and that is signal speed. Maybe a priori you do not care if you have a very high speed or if you have fiber optic, but if you are one of those people who already have a fairly weak signal, keep in mind that the more devices are connected, the slower the internet will go, because you have a single internet connection and many devices connected, and the signal is divided between all devices that need internet. The second reason is shared folders. You have to take into account that there are some operating systems that share some folders with all your network, and this means that anyone in your network can see the content of those folders if you have a bad configuration of shared folders. There are people who do not know this and use these folders to save important documents, photos, videos, or whatever, not knowing that the neighbor may be watching those videos, those photos, or those important documents. So be very, very careful with shared folders. Soon I will make a tutorial to know what shared folders you have on your computer, so if you are not already, I recommend you to subscribe to the channel and do not miss any video. The third reason not to share your Wi-Fi is that you have to be very, very careful with sniffers. And what are sniffers? That doesn't sound very good. Sniffers are programs that are used to capture the traffic of your entire local network and all communication from your local network to the outside. These sniffers are able to capture these packets of information and see the content, to see what pages you are entering, to see what message is being sent to you or what your password is directly. One of the best-known software for sniffing traffic is Wireshark, which is normally used for network audits. But like everything in this life, a tool can be very useful, but it can be used for good or for evil. So with Wireshark, they could capture our information, and even if it is encrypted, save this information for the future, so that when they figure out how to decrypt it, they can see your information. So be very careful with this. The fourth reason is your router ports. It is true that everyone on your Wi-Fi network does not have access to the router, but if they have managed to get into your Wi-Fi network, I don't think they will have much trouble getting into the router's settings. In case you didn't know, the most unknown ports on your router are usually closed, and you only have open those that have a normal or leisure use. But if a person were to get into our router and open certain ports of our router, what they would be doing is opening a backdoor to our network, making it possible for someone to see our data or even steal our information. The fifth reason is closely related to the previous one, as it is more generic. It is simply that beware, because they can change the configuration of your router. So as I told you before, they can change the port settings, but that's not the worst of it, because inside the router there are some really important settings. For example, they could change your Wi-Fi password, or they could open a parallel Wi-Fi without a password so that anyone who wants to can connect. Or they might even go so far as to enable a MAC lockout. That is, not even you, the person paying for the internet, would be able to connect to your own Wi-Fi. So be very careful about sharing our signal. For all these reasons that I'm giving you, it's very important that we have our Wi-Fi network secured. And if you don't know very well how to secure it, here is a video in which I show you how to shield your Wi-Fi network so that nobody can steal your signal. And this is the end of today's video. If you like the video, you can give it a like and you can subscribe. If you like computer security, you can stop by my channel. I have a lot of videos talking about different topics. I'm Borja Galisteo, and I upload a video about every week. See you in the next video. Bye.